Next month, Vernon Baker will be buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. But unless she can come up with hundreds of dollars, his widow won't be there to see him laid to rest. KXLY4's Tori Brunetti live here with the story. Tori.
Heidy Baker, Vernon Baker's wife, says she can't afford to get herself to Arlington National Cemetery. Vernon Baker told people marrying Heidy was the best thing he ever did. Heidy said the thought Vernon will be laid to rest without her there is too painful for her to think about.
I miss him, was everything.
Heidy Baker's pain has not been dulled by time.
I feel so empty on the inside, I cannot even explain.
It has only been a month since her husband passed away, one of the first black soldiers to receive the Medal of Honor. He fought his toughest adversary, cancer, for years before reluctantly losing his battle at the age of 90.
2 days before, he asked me, he said, "Babe, you think I make it to 100?
When he died, America lost a hero, but Heidy lost so much more.
He was the love of my life. He was the best ever happened to me, besides my daughter and my grandson.
The couple met later in life, and Heidy says Vernon never talked much about his career in the military.
Whenever he spoke about it, he had tears in his eyes. He had such a hard time talking.
To Heidy, Vernon was more than a decorated war hero. He was her other half.
He was such a gentle and generous and sweet person. I could not have found a better man.
On September 24th, Vernon Baker will be buried in Arlington National Cemetery, surrounded by other great men and women. But the person who meant the most to him might not be there to say goodbye. She can't afford to make the trip.
I need to be there, but that's so final, you know.
Heidy says watching Vernon be laid to rest at Arlington would give her the peace she needs to rebuild a new life.
We were both not the youngest when we met, but we had the most wonderful life together.
Today, Congressman Walt Minnick said he's going to donate his air miles to get Heidy, her daughter, and her grandson to Washington, D.C. There is a fund set at American West Banks to cover the other expenses associated with the trip. Just ask for the Heidy Baker Fund. In the newsroom, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.